So on today's edition, so Kebi near the table of discussion today. Which illness do you want to address today?
Okay, we are still continuing on heart disease.
Okay, that was very serious.
It's a serious matter because this thing affects both young and old. It affects different classes of people in the society. It affects both the rich and the poor. But it looks like those who have fallen victim do not actually know what may have been the cause of their problems. So that's why I'm taking time to address this issue for those who are interested and those who will be keen to listen and see how they can take precautionary measure. Because the reason for this is just to ensure that you are educated. Like I've always said, that we need education than medication. So for those who have been listening to me, we've been drilling on heart issues. So for today, we're going to continue on heart issue. And I'm going to speak on a specific fruit I know, which is very common around us. I know that can actually help you on heart issue. So these are the things we're going to be talking about today.
Okay.
But before then, we'll have to talk about diet and health.
All right. Okay. So tell us more.
Yeah, for diet and health, for those of you who've not heard about diet and health is an outfit. Is a company that has been here in the city of Uyo for more than 6 years now, and has been in the business of helping people, educating people on the issue of health. I've been in the business of enlightening people, going to communities to teach people on what you are supposed to eat, go to churches, go to professional organizations, training people on a specific program known as, educating you on how to live your life, eating properly to recover from your illness. We have had several programs in different communities. We moved from Ika to Abag, from Abag to Uyo, from Uyo. We are about going to other places just to educate people on what they are supposed to eat. Having known that food is a mainstay of our lives. And we've also come to understand the medicinal content of the foods we are eating. But many people are just eating food for eating purposes. So diet and health is basically about how you can eat your food and get the medicinal content of the food, how you can eat your food as medicine, how you can actually understand how the food constituents, just like as I'm going to discuss today about one particular fruit and their numerous constituents. So diet and health is here to help you, so that if you've had a number of health issues and you walk around, I tell people that there are several things food can do for you, so much that if you've been on drugs for one illness or the other for a long time, maybe 1, 2, 3, 5 years, and as you take the drugs, it looks like it's not helping you. My advice is always to, go to food therapy. Food therapy can be a solution to your problem, just as we've been helping a number of persons. And if you're a regular listener to this program, you will agree with me that food is medicine, because for those of you who have, decided to take food as medicine, you might even have combined food as medicine and drugs. And then there are people who have actually combined, and then eventually they let go the drugs and they live on food now as medicine. So if you've been on drugs for a long time and it looks like the drug is not helping you, food can help you. There are numerous food that have numerous health benefit, trace element, component that can actually help that your very condition. And so today, for the past 4 weeks, we've been talking about heart disease, and I know too well that food can help people with heart disease. I've had a number of persons who came to us with heart disease, and food alone has been able to reverse their condition. Today they are happy. And so that is what diet and health is here to help you do. I've always told people that whenever you have issues, like I used to take questions on this program, but this time around the time is very short, so I can no longer take questions. So if you have any question, you can send your question either by text or by WhatsApp to this number 090-6820-5671 090-6820 205671. And then you want to also reach our office. Our office is located at number 4 Dememos Street off Vision Road in Sokara Fort. Sokara Fort is at Ekamba Sokara near University of Uyomen campus. Okay, then when you're coming, if you don't know the place, you can call us on the number 090-6820-5671. Getting to diet and health office is Hope Come Alive, because right at diet and health office we also have elderly people's home, a place where you can take your daddy, take your mommy, take your uncle, take your pastor, take a senior citizen who is having one serious issue or the other, who has been on drugs for a long time. It looks like drug is not helping him or her. We have a home for such people. You can stay there and get well and then get back home. All right. So today, having been dealing on this issue for a long time, don't forget, for those of you who have been listening to us, when we began, we talked about heart disease and food solution. Heart diseases and food solution. Let me just glance through a few things we've talked about. I mentioned high blood pressure. I told you if you have high blood pressure, that is a kind of heart disease. If you have high cholesterol, that's a kind of heart disease. If you are having diabetes, it's a kind of heart disease, and so on. If you have congenital, heart disease, it's a kind of heart. There are numerous conditions with which medical terminology describes heart disease. So, but I tell you that those are fanciful medical names. That the moment you begin to have some symptoms in your heart, it could be, pain. It could be the fact that the heart is skipping. It could be you are not sleeping. It could be you just sit down and discover that your legs are swollen. It could be you just discover your face is swollen, and then you are not eating well anymore. It looks like you are no longer hungry. Some of these symptoms could be a sign of heart disease. Therefore, you need to wait further. It's a medical emergency. Or you are such a one who have been on drugs for high blood pressure, and the more you take the drugs and the high blood pressure is no longer going down. And then there are others, even though it goes down, you still have symptoms that shows that your heart is not in good condition. This is a stage where you need to go for food therapy, because there are certain food that can be of good benefit to your health and can actually help to reverse that heart condition. So for that reason, today I have decided that I'm going to bring to us a particular food which is very common amongst us here, and good enough, this is the season for that food. A number of persons have been eating this food without knowing the health benefit of this food. Now, the food name is orange. Yes, orange. I scarcely will enter any compound without seeing orange. So if you do not have orange in your compound, please, I want to begin to think about how you can plant orange now. Because planting orange in your compound will save you a whole lot of things. Now, I'm talking about heart diseases and food strategy. Heart diseases and food strategy. Decisions about what you eat are personal. Okay? What you eat are personal. You can decide to eat, you can decide not to eat. So discussions about your diet should start with your physician or your dietitian. Yes. There are several food that can actually provide medicine to our body, but you don't know. So who do you get to know the information from? Is it your physician or the dietitian? People like us. So you come to us, what food do I need? How can I recondition my health? How can I help myself with food? It looks like what I'm taking is no longer helping me anymore. In as much as everybody needs food. Food therapy cut across all religion, all tradition, all ethnic group and all of that. So there is no tradition that will tell you, that food, no, don't take it to, or there is no religion that will take you, that food, don't take it to. No one. I've not seen one yet. So almost all religion subscribe to food therapy. Food therapy is not root, where you say, even root is still natural therapy. So food therapy is something I think you should subscribe to if your health condition is telling you that something is seriously wrong. So choosing healthy, well-portioned meals is one of the first steps to reducing your risk of heart disease and other health issues. Apart from heart disease, I've been talking about other health issues here. Sometimes I talk about kidney problems. I talked about liver problem. I talk about arthritis. I talk about diabetes, which is part of heart disease. I talk about many other diseases. Okay? And I also try to tell you how food can help you in any of those conditions. That is why you should take advantage of the power of food therapy. Okay? So, talking to your physician or dietitian here are some of the ways, healthy eating habit you can adapt. I have told you that one of the ways you can help yourself is to drink more water. So water now you won't buy it. Even if you have to buy it, it's your choice to go and look for a clean water. But you can as well improvise a clean water in your house. If you are drinking from borehole that is not properly clean or filtered, your water is not clean. So you need to see how you can prepare your water, package your water to have a clean water, because clean water is synonymous to our health. Okay, now I'm going to talk about orange. Orange, as common as orange. You may not, surprisingly, you will see the numerous benefits of orange. You know, you will see numerous benefits of orange. How orange, last week, I gave a bonus, and I want to repeat. For those of you who are not part of that bonus, you can still benefit from today. It's specifically for young people, young girls. I said orange can amazingly stop painful menstruation. Oh my God. Orange alone, without any other medicine, can help you stop painful menstruation. So I gave the insight last week, but I will not go in detail because I mentioned it last week. That's why I must always listen to this program all the time, because each time I come with a solution to problems, in food therapy. Now, when we talk about orange, we're talking about asokoro. Okay? Oranges are a nutrient-rich fruit that provides numerous health benefits due to their high content of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. So, you see, other time, it's no longer news. It's no longer news that one fruit can solve many health problems. So ultimately, one fruit can heal you of many diseases. Amazingly. And that fruit is what we have common amongst us here. This one, you're not going to go to abroad to get it to. You're not going to go to buy it as a supplement. You're not going to go to the pharmacy. You just go to your backyard and get it. So it has what we call vitamins. It has minerals. It has antioxidants. Can you see the numerous benefits of orange? It's not over yet too. Now, when we talk about orange, everybody needs vitamin C. High in vitamin C. Oranges are an excellent source of vitamin C, which boosts the immune system and fight off infections. You may not know that some of the infections you have carry about, a girl, a boy, numerous infections, very powerful infection, that you may have been taking antibiotics and it looks like it's not working, that orange can solve that problem. But the problem now is, because a lot of people eat orange every day and they are still going about with that problem. How would you eat this orange to achieve this problem solved? Now, orange antioxidant properties contain the antioxidant help protect cells from damage. Our cells are susceptible to damage, from free radicals, so reducing the risk of chronic diseases like cancer and heart disease. I am talking about orange today because I know that orange can help heart disease. For those of you who have been suffering from serious heart disease and you are wondering, where will I go? What will I do? Let me go. Let them pray for me. Who will I meet? Don't worry yourself any further. Just find your way and visit Diet and Health Office. But when you are coming, get prepared, because we're going to do everything within our knowledge to help you out. Okay? Now, orange also has what we call anti-inflammatory effects. So it contains anti-inflammatory compounds that may help reduce inflammation. Inflammation here, we're talking about a kind of internal injury. Okay? So it can also alleviate the condition like arthritis. Amazingly. Now, orange also supports heart health. It is rich in potassium. Remember, there are so many things I mentioned here. It has numerous vitamins and numerous minerals. So if there's anything that our body, need in abundance, is vitamins and minerals. And amazingly, this wonderful fruit given to us by God has all of these properties. It is rich in potassium. And the benefit of potassium in our body system is to lower blood pressure and reduce the risk of heart disease. Oh my God. You see? So, and you have it at the back. Whenever I go home, I see some people have trees of orange. They will sell it. They will not eat it. Well, I don't blame them because it is because of economy. But I think it's because also of lack of knowledge. But now that you've got the knowledge that orange is very, very rich, I think you're not going to sell your orange tree anymore. Orange also promotes healthy digestion. There are a number of people that suffer from what we call a poor digestive problem, a situation where you cannot go to the toilet. Okay? Why? Because orange has what we call dietary fiber. And dietary fiber acts like broom in our intestinal walls. And that supports healthy digestion and prevent constipation. Can you see that? So you don't need to go run to the chemist to get drugs when you have orange around you. Now, do you also know that even though people say the people suffering from diabetes should not eat orange, do you know that orange can also support and manage your blood sugar problem, even though it is sweet? Because orange contains fiber, an antioxidant that may help regulate blood sugar levels. You didn't know this, so you better know it from now. Now, orange can also help your bones. For those of you whose bones are feeble and brittle, I know most elderly people suffer from what we call osteoporosis, the weakness of the bones density. Okay? And you are going to, so many of them will go to chemists or pharmacy to look for drugs that can help the bone, whereas orange is there at the back of your house. Oranges are a good source of calcium, which can support the bone and prevent osteoporosis. Man, what are you waiting for? Now, do you also know that orange can reduce the risk of cancer? That is, it can serve as prophylaxis. There are three major things I find in fruit. Most fruit have therapeutic benefit, prophylactic benefit, and cosmetic benefit. Therapeutic benefit, that means it can heal. Prophylactic benefit, that means it can prevent. And then cosmetic benefit, that means it can also provide beauty to our body system. So all these components are found in orange. It has a therapeutic component, it has a prophylactic component, it also has what we call cosmetic component. And beyond that, it also has what we call geriatric benefit. That means it can support the elderly people, the aged. So imagine what God has put in orange, and you do not want to eat it because when you eat, you go hungry. That is a complaint people are giving that about orange. That when I eat, I go Why wouldn't you be hungry? Because it's helping to sweep all the dirty things, all the waste, all the fecal waste that were unable to go out of your system. It will sweep it off. So that is the more reason you should even love it. Okay? Now, do you also know that orange supports your health in your eye health? Because they are rich in vitamin C and what we call zeaxanthin. We protect the eyes and prevent, age-related macular degeneration. When you hear elderly people complain about the eyes, it is what we call age-related macular degeneration. Orange can do these wonders. A woman came to my office. I gave her a component of mixture for the eye. I said, from today, don't go for your eye drop again. This is what you are going to be using. She came with her husband yesterday with a good report that my eyes are clearer than what it used to be. So that is to say, the vitamin C component of orange and then there's a thin component of orange can equally help to brighten your eyes. And it can also help what we call cataract. Yes, it can help the cataract condition. It can also protect your eyes and save your eye from what we call age-related macular degeneration. What is age-related macular degeneration? Age-related macular degeneration is a condition where they say because I'm old, I can no longer read again. No, you can be 100 years and you can still see clearly and still can read clearly. It depending on what you eat. I tell people in my early 40s, I used to use glasses. But more than 15 years now, I'm no longer using glasses. I can read the smallest mint. So that is to say, what damages our eye is what we eat. If you eat junk, your eye will be nothing. Before you get to the age of 50, you begin to use glasses. Carry glasses everywhere you go. So, orange can help that your eye. Orange can also boost your cognitive function, your brain cells. Okay, because it contains a compound that may improve memory and cognitive function. So these are a number of things I know about orange. So I don't know whether you are going to take advantage of orange beginning now and then eat orange as God has given them to us. This is a medicine at the back of your house. They are there in the market now. The season has started from last month. It's going to last till about November. It will be still there. Then after November, it will still be there, but it will be expensive. So if I were you, I'll take advantage of the abundance of it now in this season and eat. And for your information, I have always told us, whenever a fruit comes out in a season, let's do well to take advantage and eat as much as we can within that season so we can, get all the benefit that are embedded in it. Okay? Now, I told you that orange has potassium as much as 181 milligram per serve. It has calcium 40 milligram. Okay, it has vitamin C about 36 milligram, and so on. It has fat, it has protein, it has fiber, it has carbohydrate. Okay, so this is the reason you must take advantage of orange. I want to give chance to my producer to take some commercial.